Well, he's just a little bit slower, and that was a very late release. That single 10 leaves 35, so down south, the assurance that one of plenty of odd numbers will leave a double. Another chance for Warburton.
Mikey requires 16.
He takes that chance. That's a break. Doesn't matter if it comes in 15, 18, any number, as long as you get it. That might be that.
Mikey requires 65.
We can accuse Mike Warburton of not having the best board management. However, he is going to get a chance, you feel, to win. And it's a game he owns.
Mike Warburton.
That is the ideal beginning to his Wednesday campaign. A 4-0 victory. He's nowhere near his usual 87 average, which is what he's all about. But winning by 4-0, the ideal start, and Warby is up and running. Yeah, I think sometimes when you change equipment, there is a period of, I've got to figure out how to use them. If you don't quite think it's there, go to something familiar for the time being and try and figure the other stuff out at another time. And Lee has figured out leg 2, that's for sure.
24.
And that leg is his.
Check game shot on the second leg.
He's done well. It's a great leg. And a little bit of levity at the end of it. It might actually do him some good, that, you know. That's all coming after a tungsten talk with American player Adam Savada this afternoon. Post the live action here from this climax of Group A. And the climax of this game might be as little as 20 seconds away. Lee Cox has done an exceptional job of getting this game in the palm of his hand 36. After losing the first leg. And that really is an exceptional job. After Mike Warburton wins the first game by 4-0, Crafty Coxey was asked a question, and he had all the answers after going 1-0 down. And he's all smiles at the minute, because now all the pressure is back on the chasing pack post that 4-1 victory and that 95+ average.
Now you think, yeah, just that one dart can't make a difference, but it does. It means you get 2 stabs at the treble 20 to leave the 36.
20.
And you would fancy your chances at 2 stabs at the treble 20 at the same place in the same throw.
Is that a marker or not?
20.
They've both done the same thing.
20.
Both missed high and then hit low with the last one.
I would say yes, it is a marker if you manage to hit it. Like those two were.
On his second leg, Conan Whitehead.
Do you know what that reminded me of? When the 2020 World Championship was won by Peter Wright.
Third leg, it's Alexander.
Wires double 10 twice.
Game up.
And then hits it with dart number 3.
Alexander, you
require.
Did that
answer your question of why he doesn't leave the double 18 all the time?
Maybe he's having a bit of a lover's tiff with it. Oh boy. Whitehead stares him down. And the 139 is popped.
Third leg, Alexander Massa.
Seriously, out of nowhere. Still can't pick them apart. He may just have to hit this 136 though, and the danger was always going to be that Whitehead didn't have the darts. And this time he strays left. Mashek has not been making mistakes on the outer ring.
91.
He's 50%.
Alexander,
if he sticks to that, he wins.
24.
Double 6. This is a freebie.
Conan, you require
and a lifeline
45.
for Whitehead. Can he win the situation?
It's deciding where you're going right now before you put your foot to the oche.
Wow, that's ironic. Double 16 with 1. Astonishing.
And the match, Conan Whitehead.
How he got the 13 points to get to double 16. That's a bit of a story. But he was given one chance to win that match. And somewhat nervously, the man from Rainham does stay within 2 points of Lee Cox at the top. He's got a little bit of time to get his act together before he plays in round number 2 against Mike Warburton. That'll be a big match.
They're a good bunch of players as well.
This is good. Double 8. That's not good.
Second leg,
That's exceptional. What is it about McDonough this week not playing well in round 1? And then figuring it out
Ronan to throw first.
in about 45 minutes' time.
Ronan, you require 108.
And that croc might not be smiling in a second. Because Ronan's on tops. Look how good that is.
And the match, Ronan McDonough.
Exceptional doubling performance from Ronan. And when he gets round 1 out the way, he turns into a different animal himself. The average of 90 is very good indeed, and is best that we've seen of the week.
152.
Textbook. Double 16. It's exceptional.
Second leg, Conan
And it's 2-0 as well. That's his biggest finish of the week.
Look at the focus on his face, the way he's focused for this game. This is what he does.
Fourth flag.
And then leg 3 in this game, he hits double 11 to leave 21. And things get very annoying, don't they?
He was looking at you then. That wasn't me. That's because you said he left 21. He heard you.
To be honest with you, Scott, I'm so scared of that.
No, it wasn't me, Co.
I'm about to run. I'm running.
I'm off.
It's all yours.
See you later.
Going in, you require 20.
Double 10. And Whitehead wins that one.
Whitehead.
It's crucial because it gets him to 16 points alongside Lee Cox. And Mike Warburton is now 4 points behind. Has he left himself with too much to do? It looks like it. But that's a crucial win for the Barbarian, who now puts all the pressure on Lee Cox, who plays next against Alexander Mashek in the end to leave tops.
Alexander, you require 100.
Now, we'll come back to the 140 debate in the next leg, depending on what happens here. He's done it again. Bullseye. He tried this yesterday.
61. Lee, you require...
Oh, behave.
40.
Double 5.
34.
He's not getting away with it.
Alexander, you require 39.
Unless his opponent misses again.
I think that whole bullseye shot has messed with Lee's head there. I think that's had a psychology effect.
Game shot on the fourth
The leg
Alexander
goes to the check.
101.
Double 16 for a 12 darter.
Game
And
shot
that
on
12
the
darter
fifth
had a
leg,
score
Lee
of 40 in it. Astonishing stuff. He'll get his wish.
100.
And now he gets his
Lee
chance.
require 48.
For 18 points.
Game shot.
You can
and
see how
the
much it
match,
meant to him to hit that double
Peacock.
10. He retains the lead in the table on points, and Mashek took both Coxey and Whitehead the distance, but wasn't able to win the final leg. So his battle is done. He can't win the group, but Lee Cox very much can. So much easier than 96. 2 double tops.
6.
He's only got 1.
Conan, you require 96.
Double 18.
87.
Well, double 18 and double 9 have not been found by him
Ronan, you
today.
require 40.
Double 10.
Game shot on the
And if you
third
look at the
leg,
rhythm
Ronan McDonough.
of that third dart, it was so much better than dart 1 and dart 2.
Fourth leg, it's Conan to throw first. Game on.
The only saving grace for Ronan is that double 10 has been arguably his best double on the board.
Oh, trademark 180.
140.
Not quite.
Ronan, you require 20.
He's found
Game
double 10
shot
again.
and the match.
It's a
Ronan
big
McDonough.
victory for Ronan McDonough. He's beaten Whitehead twice out of 3 attempts over the last 3 days, and he's given Lee Cox the advantage in round number 3. Double top. This is to save the match. And
30.
he might not be getting a win in his
Alexander,
third
you
match of the
require
day.
46.
As for Mashek, he's looking to get his first win of the day as well, and he has a chance. And it's a chance he's taken.
And the match, Alexander Masek.
He goes 2-1 up in their head-to-head record, and it could well be another game for them tomorrow afternoon. Mashek stays in 5th position in the table for now on leg difference, but that 4-2 victory does give him a chance still.
But I don't think in this situation Lee Cox will be nervous about anything. If others have started doing 100 averages and 90 averages all around him, then yeah, be a little bit wary. But that's not really happening at the moment. He's still the class horse in the race as far as the averages are concerned. And you just feel it's just a matter of time before he
100.
does enough to get through.
61.
That works. Double 18.
Game shot on the third leg.
Very
Mike
good.
Walker.
Well, he didn't indeed, and this is a big chance to turn this game on its head.
It's got to be aggressive.
40.
Just a little bit too
Mikey required
defensive.
20.
Didn't throw at the double, he threw towards it. And that double is now open for Warby. Last chance.
Game
And the
shot
chance he
and
takes.
match, Mike Warburton.
We are going to end round 3 on day 3 without any answers, because the man at the top is not safe. Warburton has found his way back to 3rd position in the table, and he's not out of it yet. Incredible stuff.
I've just got to find a green piece
42.
of tape to go across the collect
you
bit,
require
because it's got
108.
Mitchell across the top of the shoulders. So I could actually wear it.
Double 18.
Game shot on the
Finally,
second leg.
Whitehead
Conan
has
Whitehead.
found the 18s department. I'd take that as his first double 18 of
Third
the
leg,
day.
it's Conan to throw first.
I think it
Game
is
on.
actually, yes.
$60. Jeremy, you
There's a
require
strange dynamic
49.
in this round, because as tops is the target,
Game
it is
shot
hit by
and the
Jeremy
match,
Fagg
Jeremy Fagg.
to win the game. Whitehead is not upset with Jeremy Fagg, trust me. He's upset with himself because he did not play well in that game. He won't have long to fix it before he plays Lee Cox, but it might be out of his hands by the time he does. He should. And he does.
73.
But if we may
Ronan,
say
you
so, his
require
bullseye
6.
shooting hasn't been great.
Game shot on the
Ronan's
fourth leg.
doubling at
Ronan
times
McDonough.
has been so good. Maybe better than anybody in this group. Oh, how big could that be?
180. Ronan, you require 139.
If he hits this, it may just be the most
103. Lee
impressive
require
6-dart
102.
conversion he's had in this building. Double top.
62.
He's had a dart to win the group.
Ronan, you require 36.
And now he has to
And
wait.
the match, Ronan McDonough.
That is a game of 2 darts. 1 misses, 1 hits. And Lee is not safe yet with 1 round to go. It will come down to that game that he plays with Conan Whitehead in game 13.
Mikey requires 62.
Double 16.
Game shot
That's
on the
good
second
enough.
leg. Mike Warburton.
Well, he gives us a Simon Adams.
Brilliant.
Third leg is Alexander to throw
Brilliant,
first.
brilliant.
Is it now a
Alexander,
two-horse
you
race
require 52.
in a shootout match of sorts? Two hits.
Game shot.
And that
the
dart
match.
means that Mike
Alexander
Warburton
Masha.
cannot win Group A anymore. And he may find himself towards the bottom at the end of this campaign. 12 matches down on Wednesday, and with that 4-1 victory, it is now all down to the next match who sees their way to Saturday.
94.
So if Coxey hits this,
require 100.
the window is tightened. Whitehead
Six.
has had trouble on
Going
double
to
18
require
today, but in his
36.
previous match he hit it. This
Game
time
shot on
double
the
9
second
comes
leg.
to his
Golden
aid.
Whitehead.
He's halfway there. That was a nice little moonwalk, wasn't it?
Third leg, it's
Yeah,
Lee
yeah.
to throw first. Game on. 7. Lee requires 16.
Double 4.
12.
Oh, how things change
Conan,
in
you
such
require
short
52.
spaces of time. And Lee is livid.
He would have felt that both those first two darts were going in when they left his hand.
He knows exactly what's going on. Double 16 to win Group A.
Game shot.
And he
the
does
match.
hit his double.
Conan Whitehead.
It's the only time he's led the group. And it's after round 15. That will be very, very hard to take for Lee Cox. And it will be almost impossible for Conan Whitehead to celebrate. Well, maybe not. He does win the group. He was right when he said he would win the group yesterday. But it will be difficult for him to take because Lee's a close friend of his. But in this sport, you have to beat your friends, you have to beat your enemies, you have to beat everybody along the way.
Jeremy,
Has
you require
chances to go
160.
up a couple of places. There's monetary value attached, although he can't get to the top of the table. There is monetary value attached to
Game
what
shot on
position
the
you
first
finish. And
leg. Jeremy Fagg.
that is some finish from Jeremy Fagg.
They've got some great names for tournaments over in North America, but they've also got some great names of dart players. They've got a few good names for places in Australia, isn't that right, Jezza?
138.
Places like
Mikey
Indented
require
Head,
105.
Wagga Wagga, famous town. I'm not going to pronounce that name in Wales, I can't.
85. Jeremy, you
But
require
we can all say
40.
tops for the win.
Game shot and the match.
And Jeremy does win.
Fagg.
Same as yesterday, 2 wins from 5. And that confines Mike Warburton to a Group C spot with Jezza the next couple of afternoons. We didn't have to think about that too long.
99. Alexander, you require 18.
And we might not go the distance after all.
10. Ronan, you require 62.
This is for 4 wins from 5 today. And he is the player of the day.
Ronan McDonough.
And with that, he gets a spot in Group B. Alexander Mashek had a chance of finishing 3rd, but he's going to have to settle for 5th place. And this is how tight this group has been. The top 3 players have all got the same amount of points. Welcome back to the Modus Super Series, and this is what we've seen throughout the course of Wednesday. A tumultuous day, to say the least, where we have seen many people getting different types of win and people losing games that maybe they feel they shouldn't have lost. But ultimately, when we look at the table, This is how it finished. 5th position, 14 points. You don't see that every week. And Mike Warburton, with a couple of rounds left, did have a chance of winning the group, but fell in his 4th round match. As for the top 3, everybody on 18 points, and you don't see that every day. In fact, you don't see someone winning the group on 18 points every week. We think that's possibly only the 4th time that's happened in the history of the Modus Super Series.